What is up, knife community? This is Blade Love from the Sharpest Edge, and I have a really cool blade to show today. The Phrobis M9 Bayonet. This beauty was designed by Charles Mickey Finn of Qualitech Company. It was created and won a contract in the 80s and was adopted by the U.S. Army in 84. Really beautiful piece of gear we'll take a look at and get more into in a few moments. So stay tuned right here on the Sharpest Edge. Originally designed as a multi-purpose combat knife, the M9 served multi-purposes, the sheath doubling as a wire cutter, featuring a 7-inch blade, very, very well designed, based after a Soviet design of the AKM H63. A very, very useful knife. Now let's take a little bit of a closer and more in-depth look at the blade, the sheath, and maintenance on this fine beauty. The Phrobis M9 multi-purpose bayonet system is a very handy tool for sure. As you can see, it is multi-mountable, adaptable, really nice to be able to mount to packs, onto LBV gear, Molly gear, and just serves as one heck of a great piece of tactical gear. One of the useful purposes for this particular unit is the ability for the piece to cut wire, razor ribbon, and barbed wire. Very useful. Built right into the sheath is a stone sharpener right there. Very easy to access and is protected by the flap. The sheath itself is a very durable and sturdy thermoplastic that has mounting options to it. And in conjunction with the belt attachment, makes it a very multi-adaptable piece. On the sheath itself, there's this slot at the end. A lot of people wonder what that is for. If you take a look at the bayonet's rear, there's a slotted screwdriver area that this goes in for field stripping. To make it quicker for me and less stressful on my fingers, I am going to utilize my 3/16 T-handled Allen wrench from Craftsman to make short work of this so that I can show everybody the parts that are included in the M9 unit. Of course, we have the screw, we have the lug cap that locks onto the bayonet barrel lug, the handle. This is the spine. And Phrobis does a great job with the spine because other bayonets I've seen are like cheaper spines, but this is a really well machined piece of solid steel. And of course the guard. And all you have left then is the blade. Reassembly is just as easy in the reverse. Reinsert the guard, reinsert the spine, make sure that when you grab the handle that you have it lined up properly, and you do not have to over tighten this. Do not over tighten this to the blade. Real secret trick is to get the holes to go down to the bottom, and there they are, and line it up with the blade and just push onto it and it locks into place. The reason I said holes at the bottom is because the pins are at the bottom of the lug lock, and here we go. Right in. Place your screw back in. You can start her in for a bit. And use the T-handle to retighten, and you do not have to drive this tight, just snug it. That's it. And there you have it. M9 Buck Phrobis Multipurpose Bayonet. All complete and ready for action. I'll be back in a moment with a few final thoughts. The evolution of the bayonet itself has a very lengthy history, and it's a very interesting study. If you get a chance just to go to a library or look it up on the computer, check out the history from England, France, Germany, Japan, Sweden. Every country's had a bayonet if they had a rifle. It is just a fascinating story and evolution of technology, creativity, and need. The most interesting part about this is the M9 was created to replace the M7, and then the OKC-3S replaced the M9 and the M7. So what's next? So only time will tell, and only need and the availability of great materials and interesting designs will forge that way forward. So this has been Blade Love from the Sharpest Edge. Thank you for watching this video, and always remember, be good to yourself, but especially be good to one another out there. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.
You got the sharpest edges